Hey there, welcome back to Queerful Considerations. I'm your host with the most fluid gender identity in the Magic blogosphere here. We've entered a queue with Soulbush1, pretty popular streamer, a guy from Draft Magic back in the day. Looking at this pack, well, they've got a Splinter Twin. We could be the Splinter Twin deck. There's also an Ashiok, which is very powerful. Vampiric Tutor, which is pretty powerful. Noble Hierarch, good mana. Dork, Awakening Zone. Kithian's not bad. Ugin definitely goes big. I think Splinter Twin is the thing to take here, just because the upside's really big, and getting a Splinter Twin deck is just instant wins, and this cube is definitely about instant wins. So maybe we can run some kind of Grixis Tutory Splinter Twin deck? I don't know. Let's find out. I've never really done Splinter Twin, so that'll be fun. Let's see here. Sheoldred. Good lord. Sheoldred's pretty big. Dark Confidant. Good old Bob here. Bob's pretty good. Raphalos is pretty nutty in this cube. Mind's Desire. Storm, huh? Nah. Orzhov Signet, Remand, Sulphur Falls. Well, if we're Splinter Twin, Remand and Sulphur Falls are pretty good, but I'm not sure that we're Splinter Twin yet, so I think Raphalos might be the most powerful of these cards. Remand is pretty good. I like being able to remand things. O-Ring is pretty excellent as well. I think I'll take Remand and just stay on target here for a second. So here we have a Mirari's Wake, Elvish Mystic, Wolfir Silverheart, Jace. Jace is really good. And Resto. Now, Resto is pretty excellent. I think there is a Resto combo with Splinter Twin. I think Jace is going to help us find what we need to do. Yeah, I think Jace is just too powerful. Speaking of powerful, holy cow. There's a mana drain. Counterspell with upside seems good. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Tooth and Nail's pretty cool. Archangel. But, yeah, mana drain. Shelldock Isle. If a library has 20 or fewer cards. Well, we'll probably get there. Upheaval is also a pretty powerful effect. Burning of Jigne. Disenchant. I'll just take the Shelldock Isle. Here's excuse me. Seething Song is pretty good. Electrolyze is great value. And there are little 1-mana dorks that you want to take care of in this format. So, or 1 toughness dorks you want to take care of. Like Bob. It's going to be good. Yeah, blue-red. Why not? Still open to being blue something else. I mean, I'm not attached to this Splinter Twin. Looks like Magic crashed on us. Had to restart here. Oh, Moto. Let's see what I picked up. Hopefully something good. Let's see here. R. Bogner, Garrett Jax, Moon 11, Fencerman 2. We got a Ranger of Eos. You know, that's not actually the worst. It's pretty bad. Don't have any 1-mana creatures here. And didn't get a chance to see what we missed there. Oh, magic. There you are. Alright, we have Alicia who smiles at death. Power 2 or less. Well, it can return Jace tapped and attacking. That's not great. Venser, Heartbeat of Spring. Let's boost everybody's mana. That seems rough. Torch Fiend. Porcelain Legionnaire. Pithing Needle. I think we'll take a Needle. It's got uses. Here we've got Brain Freeze, Ashiok, Badlands. I think Ashiok is pretty good. Although Badlands is also sweet. I don't know that I'm a Brain Freeze deck. Call Ashiok just in case. Hedge our way over towards that. Dark Confidence, not bad here. Mesmeric Fiend is pretty good. I like that effect. I don't mind a Pentad Prism. Inkwell Leviathan is pretty giant. I think Mesmeric Fiend. Inkwell Leviathan doesn't go real good with Bob here. Let's dome myself for 9. It does go okay with Sheldock Isle. I guess we could take a Temple of Malice. Una's Prowler Maelstrom Pulse. Wall of Omens. Una's Prowler's fine. Lifebane Zombie is fine. Hopefully we didn't miss a Deceiver Exarch or Pestermite. The Resto did not come back around, which is interesting to note. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if we can get there. How many picks can we miss and still be viable in this draft, huh? Alright, let's see. We've got an Unburial Rites, Shrine, Force Spike, Repeal. Repeal's alright. It's not great. Dimir Signet is probably just the pick here. I don't have anything I'm really excited to Unburial Rites. Moat isn't where I want to be. Yeah, I think the Dimir Signet's a fine pickup. Oh, good lord. You know, we are perfectly well connected here. There is nothing wrong with our connection. Alright, let's get us back in. Now, I don't know if reserving Dimir Signet means I pick it up. I hope so. I very much hope so. 2 seconds left. Hey, we got our Dimir Signet. Just in time. Oh, maybe we got our Dimir Signet. I want it to be a 4-drop. Oh, gee. Three seconds. Oh my god. Alright, we're back in. 3 more seconds. Secure the Wastes. And a Grim Lavamancer. Well, Grim and an Avacyn's Pilgrim. We did not get our Dimir Signet, regardless of what MTG Online told us. Well, Shadow Mage Infiltrator's fine. Young Pyro's okay. Shallow Grave, eh. Tolarian Academy, Treasure Cruise. I think I'll take the Shadow Mage Infiltrator. I mean, Treasure Cruise could be pretty good with a Jace, but I think I'll take the Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Baleful Strix is pretty sweet. None of the rest of this is appealing to me. Inferno Titan, I guess that's pretty big. Wheel of Fortune is pretty good too. I like a Baleful Strix. Hippie Spectre, Opposition, Abbott, Rakdos' Return. Rakdos' Return is pretty good. Tough to argue that. I think I just want the Rakdos' Return. Looks like we're going to go full on Grixis here. Or maybe we just splash for the Electrolyze and the Rakdos' Return. That's a fine splash. Lavamancer is also a fine splash. But very frustrating to miss this many picks, especially in such a cool format, right? Let's see. Flametongue Kavu is a pretty good 2-for-1. Firebolt. That's a shock with flashback. That doesn't suck. If we're going full on Grixis, Nicol Bolas definitely is some late game power. So the question is Nicol Bolas or Flametongue Kavu? Nicol Bolas is pretty tough with Bob. It's a pretty big hit, but I mean, hell, we can cast the thing. We can cast the thing. I think the Flametongue Kavu. Nah, let's go for power. Let's go for just straight power. Alright, Steam Vents is very good fixing. Dreadbore is very good removal. Murderous Cut is also fine. I think I'll take the Dreadbore. I would love that Steam Vents to come back around, though. Seeing as how we're playing straight Grixis, we definitely need some good fixing here. And we have passed several lands that are good fixing. Inquisition of Kozilek. Card it's 3 or less. Ralzeric. Tap target permanent. Then untap target permanent. Ooh. Infinite Splinter Twin? No, only one bonus Splinter Twin. Not great. Crater's Claws. Let's go Ralzeric. Not sure what I'm doing with old Ral there, but, you know, we could do something. So there's a Repeal. There's a Kargan Dragonlord. That guy's fine. He's fine. Probably not what I want to be doing. Good old Deathrite. Repeal. Force Spike or Repeal? I think I'll Repeal. That could be a time walk in a lot of cases. I don't think I want the Lion's Eye Diamond or the Sensei's Divining Top, or the Fire Drinker Satyr. The top could be fine. Don't have enough ways to shuffle right now, but we can look for them. Definitely going to be wanting to pick up fetch lands as it stands, just to help me fix my mana, so Mutavault, Mirran Crusader, Sorin, Dismember. I think Dismember. Easy Dismember here. Nezumi Short Fang. Sure. I really don't want to be playing the Short Fang, but we could. Woodland Cemetery, Abbott. Abbott, you know, Abbott's an early threat. Gatekeeper's fine. Necro. Well, I guess we've got a deck. It's not a good deck. Let's see if we can actually make a good deck out of this. Paying life to get cards. Alright, so we have ultimate price, we have actual counterspell, we have terminate. Terminate's pretty good. Scrubland, Banisher, Priest. In terms of power here, not a ton. We're not very blue. We've got some blue, and we already have a mana drain. We could take this Izzet Signet, and that's probably just the pick here. Would love to have had that Dimir Signet. But yeah, let's take the Izzet Signet. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. We've got a Bitter Blossom, Solemn, Frost Titan. Lightning Greaves isn't bad. Duress isn't bad. Wow. Solemn's pretty sweet, but I think the Frost Titan might be where we want to be. Yeah, I like a Frost Titan. It's either that or a Storm Breath Dragon. Pretty sweet. Force of Will, Vendilion Click. Sneak Attack is fine, but this isn't that deck. Bloodline Keeper is fine, but I don't think this is that deck either. We're not blue enough, I think, for Force of Will, but... And, you know, Makeshift Mannequin. Yeah. I think Vendilion Click does it. Or it could be Mana Confluence. Mana Confluence is pretty sweet. I like Mana Confluence. We've got so much bad things going on with our mana base right now. I think fixing is pretty good. Hero's Downfall is just straight removal. Izzet Charm would also be fine, but yeah, I think we need Hero's Downfall here. Grave Titan. Oh, I would love an Underground Sea. I wouldn't even mind Brainstorm, but Grave Titan. Alright, so we're a black-blue Titan deck. We could actually get rid of the red. Maybe just splash for Dreadbore and Nicol Bolas. Mystical Tutor. So Shriekmaw is good value. Massacre Worm is fine. Mystical Tutor. What is Mystical Tutor finding for us? Well, it's finding us answers in the form of removal. It's finding us a mana drain. Shriekmaw is pretty good. It's terror. Potentially on a stick. Yeah, I've already got some good 6 mana things to do. Let's go ahead and take Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw with a Splinter Twin on it. It's pretty cool. Unlikely to happen, but pretty cool. Exquisite Firecraft, Go for the Throat. Sidisi is a tutor of sorts. I think Go for the Throat. I think we're just going to try to play a black-blue controlling build. The Abbot doesn't really fit in. Splinter Twin doesn't fit in. Damnation or Thada Adel. Ooh. Guys, you know how hard a time I have resisting a Thada Adel. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, we've got 29 cards here. I think we can cut the Dreadbore, the Electrolyze, the Rawl, and just use our red from the Temple, the Mana Confluence, and the Signet to get out a Nicol Bolas. That seems pretty good. Palinchron's not bad. I think Ultimate Price is just where we want to be, though. We've got the Gatekeeper. We've got Go for the Throat, Dismember, Hero's Downfall. Yeah, we've got some good stuff. Good ways to control the early game and get us into the late game. I'm not generally a black-blue control type of player, but this is pretty sweet. Now, in terms of ways to I don't think that's what we want. Duress. Everflowing Chalice helps us get up to our big drops. Duress could definitely mess with an opponent's hand. I think I'll take the Chalice, though. One of our few ways to ramp. Top? Is top what we want? Pretty sure the Short Fang isn't what we want. It's a 2-mana 1/1. Those are pretty bad. Necro may not be where we want to be with this deck. Jace with the Sensei is pretty good. Jace plus top is okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure here, folks. Do have 3 cuts to make. I think the top can get cut. I think the Pithing Needle can probably get cut. I'm going to hack a Lotus Cobra just because I don't think I'm going to be running that Bloodline Keeper. Temple of Silence Scroll Rack. Scroll Rack is okay. Grave Robber. Don't think I'm going to run that either. I think I'll hack a Pattern of Rebirth. Sidisi. Probably not going to make this cut. Luna's Prowler. It's pretty good early aggression. Alright, so let's move these up. Take a look at our deck. 25 cards. We could cut 2 here. Let's group creatures separately. I like our cards in the early game. Certainly don't mind a Scroll Rack. Hero's Downfall, Mana Drain Remand, Repeal. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 removal spells plus a bounce. I've got 2 counter spells, and I've got an Ashiok. The bounce plus Ashiok is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Love that idea. I've got a 4th removal spell on a stick. Lifebane Zombie? Top with Bob is pretty good. Scroll Rack does the similar thing. I can order the top of my deck with Scroll Rack. Mesmeric Fiend. I'm not doing anything busted with this deck, that's for sure. We could take out the Izzet Signet, but that's another red source for our 2 red spells, and I think we need it. I think I can take out a Lifebane Zombie and bring it in when it's good. And I think we can run it like this and put in... okay, cancel that. Let's go ahead and get these in there. Add basic lands. Well, so that's 6 blue sources, 7 blue sources. 7 blue sources is pretty good. I think I want an 8th though. 8, 9, 10 black sources. I think I can go down 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4 red sources. So that seems pretty good. And we'll put that Chalice back in. Let's go ahead and submit this deck. I don't know if it's any good, but I'll see you in round 1 and we'll find out.